Okay, we are live, and finally for Meg Lanning, finally for UP Warriors, they have won the first win for them in this season, and they have handed a defeat to Mumbai Indians, who looked in good form after two back-to-back wins, and it seemed that they will look for a third consecutive win. But UP Warriors put up a great fight, and who was the player that turned out to be the best for them? It's Harleen Deol, whom they retired out, and the controversy for the last 24 hours. Oh, no, by now it's I think for last 48 hours. But what a knock from Harleen Deol, and what a way to kick off their finally to kick off their campaign. Trishadi, Harleen Deol, fantastic knock. I can clearly remember the first three balls when she hit three consecutive fours. The camera was directly to Abhishek Nair. So they also enjoying that. But overall, hard knock and the win of UP Warriors over Mumbai Indians.
I think when the camera was on Abhishek Nair, each one of us, in the press box, we were like, we should just say, I'm sorry, Harleen, like that. But no, I mean, a brilliant knock from Harleen, taking nothing away from Harleen. I thought she punished every single ball beautifully. The moment you offer width, she pounced on it and used the width so well. She showed what she's capable of. But I also think that maybe because she was very unhappy with the retired out scenario, I think Abhishek Nair must have sat her down and said, you know what, this is the role we are expecting from you. So could have been that, or it could well have been that Harleen said, "Look, I don't think it's a joke that I'm in the Indian team. There has to be a reason that I'm in the Indian team." So could be either way, could be a comeback. And somebody I remember, in our pre-show live had said that when Tilak Verma was retired out, he had come back with a superb knock. Can Harleen do it? And I think the
I
answer
get
is Harleen has done it. Absolutely. Um,
yeah.
we will analyze the knock a little more because I have a lot to say about it,
Mm.
as you know already, because we have had this WhatsApp conversation. I think someday we will give all the women cricket viewers a live, what do you call that, experience of what
Experience.
it is like to watch a match with someone like me, who is continuously at everything, noting every single nuances that's happening. And unfortunately, when it's women's cricket, Snehashish is in the receiving end. When it's men's cricket, it's Rahul, Rohan, Snehashish, all of them getting a lecture. When it's Olympic sports, then Rohan mostly is getting a lecture. Um, yeah, I think I love analyzing the small details. So we'll talk about Harleen's knock in detail. But from Harleen's side, and I'm talking about only from Harleen's side right now, I think what was served to her, she beautifully played that. And she showed the metal that she has. She showed the potential that she has. Also, she proved a very interesting point that in T20s, you can score at more than 150 without playing a single power hitting show.
Yes, yes, absolutely, absolutely, and this is what especially in modern day cricket, when this power hitter term has become a
Yeah,
thing. I think this is where
yeah,
this kind of knocks still prove that it is not only about power hitting. Still, you can find
yeah,
gaps. Still, with boundaries, you can cope up with the required run rate, and you can score runs.
yeah.
So I think excellent knock. But Tushadi, Meg Lanning looked good today after yesterday knock. Yeah, a bit scratchy, I
Yes.
will still say, but she was moving well, I will say, foot movement and all, and she was very
Yes.
disappointed with the dismissal.
She was dropped early on. That's there.
Yes,
But
yes.
having said that, I do think that she looked way better than the first game. First game.
Okay, something happened.
Yeah. Somebody took someone's phone and ran away. My God. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Because it's a very empty place right
Yeah.
now. That's why, as you know, I told you that I'll go back to the hotel today because today is actually the election. That's
Mm.
that's why it's a very empty place. And somebody snatched somebody's phone and ran. So yeah, I've come inside. If possible, I'll go inside the room and something.
Yes.
Yeah. What were we talking about? Sorry.
About Meg Lanning batting.
Yeah, I thought Meglani was looking really good today. Yes, she was dropped once, but overall, I thought her feet movement, which is the perfect term that you used, her feet movement was excellent. I felt on point, and and she was moving her feet from ball one, which is something we generally don't see her doing. In the initial phases of her innings nowadays, she takes a little time for for her feet to move. I think it is she's coming to form. But then again, Snehashish, my only thing is 4 matches already gone.
Yes, that is what we have been talking about it. That WPL is such a short tournament. When you
Yeah,
finally get into the form, it's
yeah,
almost done. It's almost late
yeah,
that you can help your team. So it is good that she's looking a bit more comfortable in the fourth game. So let's see what she does in the upcoming games. But another inclusion that worked for UP Warriors, Tushari, Chloe Chan with the bat. She looked good with the bat. 25 unbeaten runs from 11 balls
yeah.
and power hitting.
Thank heavens they did not send Shweta Sherawat and today Harleen Deol would have gone in and given. Today Harleen Deol would have walked in like that, the bat in hand. क्या किसने बोला retire? But I thought this should have been the move last day as well.
Mm.
If you saw Chloe Tran did take, she hit a boundary in the
Yeah.
third ball of her innings, but it was not the kind of shot that Chloe hits. She got going in the fifth, sixth ball of her innings. This is exactly what I was telling about yesterday as well. That give her that 1 over, 1.5 hours. She may be settling down, play two, three, very settle in, and then go for the big shots. It also helped um, the fact that Amanjot Kaur was unwell, and Triveni
Mm.
unwell as in she has got cramps. So Triveni was and Sajana bowled those 2 overs.
Mm.
Again, I have more analysis about those overs a little later, but as of now, the point is I think Chloe Trans realized that obviously Herman has kept Nicola Carey and Nat Silverbrand for the last 2 overs. So she went after the young ones and played beautifully. That's what
Yes.
experience does, Nehashish. These are
Yes.
the places where experience matters. Any young gun might think that, okay, we have enough time to finish the game. But Chloe Tran was like, you know what? This is the time when I can finish the game. This is the time when I can just make sure that Mumbai is completely out of the game. But for me, the best reaction was Harleen. After the wide, Harleen was actually showing to Chloe Tran, well battered, you be patient. And Chloe Tran is like, what am I going to be patient for? We have won the match. And he was like, oh, okay. Yeah, legit after the wide, Harleen goes like this. I was like, why is she giving thumbs up, but not moving from her non-striker end? Does she not want to shake hands? What is exactly happening? And then Chloe Tran is all bemused. She's like, what? What are you waiting for? It's done. She's removing her gloves. And then Harleen goes, oh, okay. I think Harleen thought 5 more runs were left. That's all.
Yes. Harleen was totally in her zone today. So I think
Yeah.
she couldn't
She thought
understand.
मेरा सौ जब तक नहीं होगा मैच खत्म नहीं होगी.
मैच खत्म नहीं है आज मैं हो फॉर्म में हो yes. So today is that kind of a day where UP Warriors did most of the things right, especially in the
Yeah.
batting unit. But when it comes to the bowling unit and makes captain situation, I think today she did well there, in terms of
Much
giving
better.
that role to the bowlers, because Kranti
Much
bowled
better.
4 overs and usage of
In the power
both
plays.
Deepti and Sophia Kristen.
And Kranti bowled off in the power.
Yes, yes.
Kranti was bowled out in the power
Yeah,
play and 1 over outside the power play, of course.
yeah.
So I thought that was perfect for Kranti,
Mm.
because when you have Eccleston, Deepthi,
Mm.
Asha, they'll take care of middle and death overs. So I think it was
Mm.
perfect to bowl her. And then the bringing in of Deepthi Sharma, which is
Mm.
where you got your Amanjot Kaur, because Amanjot was batting really well.
Yeah.
So I think that changed the match. And the other one which really helped, I thought, was Harmanpreet Kaur's wicket. Very good catch by Chloe
Yeah,
Chan.
Croatia,
And I'm
excellent.
saying, yeah, it had to be an excellent catch because she had completely gone the other way like a
Mm.
mad person. She just completely went the other way and then jumped and took the catch. When she went the other way, I was like, "Bas, okay." Everything that can go wrong for UP is going wrong. But thankfully, she took the catch.
Yeah,
And but I thought they were initially bowling well to Natsiver Brunt,
thanks
and
to
then
everyone.
completely lost the plot. Completely lost the plot.
Yes,
It should
yes,
not
yes.
have been 160. Sorry.
Mm. Mm. Yes. Things could have been different, and I think the pitch was again a kind of slow where bowlers were getting, spinners were getting done, and I think be it Dipti, be it Sophia Krishna, or be it Asha, I think three of them took the advantage of that. I think I think this is a part where Mumbai Indians lacked a bit because only Amelia Kerr was there as a spinner. Tushadi.
Yes. Yes.
Mm.
Absolutely. And that is why, when we were talking about who should be replaced, I was just wondering that it's a very difficult place now that Nicola Carey has bowled and batted the way she has. Makes
Mm.
it very difficult, the four choices. Because you don't want Helena Hughes versus Maxwell Brand. You do not want
Yes.
to choose between them. You do not want to give up on Amelia Kerr as well because the rest of the spinners we did see
Mm.
is nothing there. So then
Yes.
who do you want to give up on? You can't give up on Nicola Carey on this one. You only have one pacer in Shabnam Ismail. So, suddenly the Mumbai unit does not look like in its best shape.
Hmm. I think there is only one option for them to use someone like Shaika Ishak if you really want to get a spin.
Exactly. Absolutely.
Yes, because all these
Which is
other
also,
options, be it Triveni, be it Sangaskriti, they are not experienced enough. You cannot
yeah,
expect them to be, taking
yeah.
wickets.
It's tough on them. It's tough on them,
Yes,
of course.
yes,
Still, I thought Shruti was bowling well,
mm,
but
yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
Triveni needs to be a lot more. Um, she needs a
Groomed,
lot more.
but
What do you call grooming? Yes,
yeah,
yes. She needs
mm,
a lot more grooming.
yes, absolutely.
And
And
I need
yeah,
home. It means I'm forgetting English
yes,
words also.
tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day. Today was the day for UP Warriors. Tomorrow is the day for Tushadi. Tushadi is coming back home. So yeah.
And
but
I'm
but
and Snehashish knows it that I'm not someone who gets homes.
yeah.
I'm just so sick that I need home right now. It seems like it's very tough on the body and mind and everything. Yeah.
Yes, yes. But Tushadi, few words on Nicola Carey. How good she has been.
Oh,
I am very happy. Even today, I think what a knock with the bat and then with the
yeah.
ball. She was reminding me of Renuka Singh Thakur. Fast over the in swing. Oh my God, too good.
I thought, and that is where, I understand the logic behind keeping Natsiver Brunt and Nicola Carey's over till the end. Also, I don't understand because if the two of us had to be bowled by Triveni, Vashisht, and Sajana, which had
Mm.
to be the case because it is not something that Harman could have controlled. They
Yes.
had calculated that Amanjot will be there, and Amanjot unfortunately wasn't there. I
Mm.
thought maybe just to prolong the game a little more, they should have like Herman should have gotten Nicola Carey and
Earlier.
Natsiver Brunt in the 17th and 18th overs, and maybe
Mm.
let the last two overs be Triveni and Sajana, because what happens is by chance had Nicola Carey or Natsiver Brunt either of them dismissed, say, Harleen and Chloe Tran, suddenly the pressure would be back on UP, just like
Mm.
it had happened in case of Delhi last year.
Yeah.
You got Jemima, and
Yeah.
suddenly, DC obviously um, had that thought that okay, we are bolting again, we are probably going down again. So I think that is where um, Harman missed a trick. When I say this, though, it is not like that guarantees MI would have won. I thought the game was lost long before that. The game was lost the moment Harleen Deol walked out. The game was lost when Harmanpreet Kaur and her bowlers could not control those offside shots of Harleen Deol. I'm not saying they would have won the game, but you could have prolonged the game because ultimately, whether you are a batter, whether you are a bowler, the idea is to take the game deeper. Continuously. We talk about this when you talk to finishers, but it is the same case when you're talking about bowling as well. So I thought that is where I would have liked Harman to be a little more attacking. But I thought, as usual, her shoulders dropped, and she could see that that one innings was taking the whole game so much away from her and her team. And then Amanjot not being there must have been very tough. But at the end of the day, I thought a little more gutsy captaincy, bring them on and say, you know what, last 12 balls, 12 runs, even if they score against Triveni and Sajana, that's expected. But what if you get two, three quick wickets? And we have seen UP warriors have the habit of losing wickets in a heap. So you could
Yes.
have tried that, I would say. The other thing also I do want to talk about is if Harleen has played so well in the offside, in the first over itself, why aren't you bowling straighter to her? Keep the field straighter.
Point.
Also, if you have to bowl outside off, then why don't you have a a deep third man, deep point, and a deep cover? Get everyone in the onside closer. There are a number of things where I thought again, yet again, there was there was a lack of captaincy thought process
Mm.
there. But taking nothing away, and when I'm saying this, I'm not saying Harleen wasn't good enough. Harleen played the field. You did not put a fielder back. Harleen played the field. You put a fielder this side. Harleen played the field. So at no point did you put all your fielders back on the offside. That you know what, you're playing well in the offside. I'll bowl you outside off. Go fetch boundaries.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Okay, Trishadi, can you take few comments before wrapping up?
I can. Yeah. Let's take five comments.
Yeah,
My
done.
goodness. Rono 44. Trishadi and Snehashida say something about redemption arc of Harleen. हमने तो पूरा ही हरलीन से बात किया. हरलीन से नहीं सर हरलीन के बारे में. Mr. Cool Dhoni, any youngster who wants to become a professional cricketer should watch Nat Siva's batting today. She reminded me of Sachin Tendulkar. What a great cricketer she is. Okay. Kavya Jain Trishadi. Um, Yesterday, Harleen was so much disappointed with coach. Her confidence was also affected, but she come back so good. You know what Herman said? What Herman said was so beautifully put. Herman said that I was baffled, and this is the Indian team captain saying that I was baffled that she was retired out. I know I wouldn't have done it. She has the potential, and she showed what she's made of. That's a big backing from the captain, of course.
Captain.
Simon Mitra says, "I only say Badla." Uh, Sharonna Hakan, the cameraman never disappoints. Every time she was hitting a four, the camera was pointing towards the head.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
this
agree.
this was the most amazing thing. Kavya Jain, Trishadi Kiran Navgire is just becoming liability for the team. I'm hoping we will see G Trisha from the next game,
Yeah.
opening the batting beside Meglani. If that doesn't happen, then it's going to be tough. Simon Mitra says, "Be careful, Trisha." Oh, because of the phone thing,
Oh,
yes. Mm. Uh, Ushnik Chakravarti says this complete match deserve an off-day fun discussion from Aman to open to Harleen. Yes.
yeah.
Priyanshu says, Trishadi, please take care. I'm trying to. I'm trying to, for sure. Denver is saying, Harleen Deol to Nayak. देख भाई कुछ भी करने का मगर ईगो हर्ट नहीं करने का. Well said. Spell 4714. In day-night white ball cricket, so much about batting second and winning toss is vital. It's not fair. Look at the stats, even in this WPL. Red ball test matches are the real things. Espal, you are actually so wrong. You are actually so wrong, and you are actually so wrong. Because I think this is only the third game out of. This is the third game? Yeah, I think this is the third game that a team has won chasing, third or fourth.
Mm.
In fact, out of seven, so three more have been won batting first. So I don't think it's all lost if you lose the toss. अंशु मिश्रा is saying good night प्रियांशु है तुम लोग गुड नाइट एक दूसरे को क्यों बोल रहे हो
अपने में
प्रियांशु
ही कॉन्वर्सेशन
हाँ हाँ, Anshu is saying Shubh Ratri. Sorry, Priyanshu is telling Anshu Shubh Ratri. Anshu is telling Priyanshu, Shabba khair, don't trouble your mother. Eh?
वाह ये पूरा
Priyanshu is
एकदम
saying Anshu.
डिफरेंट लैंग्वेज में चल रहा है
Huh. Anshu is saying, sorry, Priyanshu is saying Anshu, I never trouble her. Anshu is saying sports today का line है. ये sports today का line नहीं है अंशु. ये बिग बॉस का line है. वो भी सलमान खान बोलता है कि गुड नाइट शब्बा है. Don't trouble your mother. Do whatever you feel like.
यस यस
Anshu, yes. Anshu is again telling Priyanshu. ये मेरे को क्यों लग रहा है कि अंशु और प्रियांशु भाई है और घर में ही ये चल रहा है. WPL आरसीबी जीत सकती है बताइए बताए थे ना ये लॉ प्रोबेबिलिटी 20% है वाह Ron, why did they not they go with Saika where she was leading wicket taker in 2023 WPL? I think because she has become ineffective ever since. अंशुमन ने किसी सैम कॉन्स्टस का कुछ बोलना चालू कर दिया Okay. Mohit Patle Singh Trishadi, take care. Yes, I will. Thank you. Ayush Sharma is saying, Trishadi, don't you think uh, batting woes of MI? But MI should try Nicola Carey in the top order or as an opener just to stop the top order batting woes of MI. नहीं नहीं. Nicola Carey to open. Why will Nicola Carey
No,
open?
no, no.
I think
I
Amanjot did
appreciate.
well today.
Yes, yes. And Nicola Caddy fits the number five role perfectly. The way she has been playing,
Yeah,
I think she is
yeah.
so good with the bat.
Yeah, and I think that will help players like last game it was Harman, this game it is Nat
Mm.
Singer Brunt for
Yes.
them to play their own game. So I think no. Hariharan is saying Trisha, Meg, Phoebe, Harleen, Simran, Chloe, Asha, Sophie, Kranti, Shikha, Deepti. This should be the probable 11 for next match. I get it. I get it. For a second, I thought I should play. I mean, I can, but I don't think I want to open the batting for UP. I can definitely bowl pace for DC, but I don't think DC will want that. So anyway, yeah, I kind of agree with your playing 11. To be honest, Kavya Jain, this is the last comment. I keep saying last comment, and then I only don't end it. Kavya Jain, Trishadi, that short ball of Nat should be six, which she bowled against Kiran Navgire. Yes, it should be.
Yes,
But Kiran apparently has forgotten how to bat, unfortunately.
yes. Short ball is a problem for her. Against any short ball, she is having problem.
But Sneha, she's not able to play against any ball, unfortunately.
Yes, yes. That is the problem. And this is what we talked in the pre-show also that it is not a new problem for her. It is happening for the last four season only.
Yeah, Mr. Cool Dhoni, I think just naming yourself Mr. Cool doesn't really make you cool because what you have written actually tells me that you don't know what my job is. Please give me your free tickets to me to witness Vadodara matches as you're not going there. First things first, I'm going to Vadodara. I'm taking a 10 days, 10, 12 days break and then going. And by break, I don't mean I'll be on leave. I will be
Yeah.
working, but from Kolkata. And as far as free tickets is concerned, I'm a journalist. So I have an accred. I don't have free tickets. There is nothing called free meals. So yeah, so no free tickets. Ayush, but we have seen Nicola bat in the top order as well and do well in WPL as well. Just the run rate of MI is low in power play. That might help MI in terms of run rate. MI has changed their opening order, Ayush. Today, I thought Aman did take time, but if you give
Mm.
Aman one or two more matches, she'll be fine. My only concern, though, is how bad is this cramp and whether it's her back or not is what I am worried about. Nothing else. Um, Hariharan finally, Alizahiri retiring. Whom do you think will replace her as captain? I think both Sneha and I agree. We feel that right now it probably would be Ashley Gardner. In the T20 World Cup, it could well be Alice Perry. Maybe
Mm,
that's why Perry wanted a personal break before this.
maybe.
But in the long term, I have I have two names in mind. I have Annabelle Sutherland and Phoebe Litchfield in mind in the long term. Uh, Mohit Patle says Kiran S. Meghna and Hemlata didn't use their opportunities in WPL. Yes.
Yes.
Ayush says agree there, Trishadi. Thank you, Ayush. Ai says the thumbnail of the show should have been Harleen Stans Nair and UP Warriors more than MI. भाई तुम लोग थंबनेल भी डिसाइड कर लोगे एक काम करना तुम लोग थंबनेल और यूट्यूब टाइटल हमें भेज दिया करना मैच खत्म होने से पहले हम वही यूज करेंगे Hariharan says, what do you think BCCI will include emerging players from this WPL for India tour to of Australia for T20s? I hope they don't. Why would you straight away include them after one WPL season?
Yeah.
That's almost like setting up people to fail. I have more trust on our selectors, and I think this selection committee will be much better than the previous one for sure. They have already showed signs. Viraj More says, and this is a question for Snehashish, answer the question and then end the show. A word on Navgire scratch batting since the start of the season. Ayush, tomorrow's prediction, I think RCB will win. Okay. Chalo, Snehashish, Navgire.
Yes, I think the short selection
Mm,
against the raw pace. I think the pace that she gets to play in domestic cricket, it's nothing near to what she gets here in
yeah,
WPL. I think that is one problem
yeah,
that she faces, and she's not at all comfortable against short balls. And
yeah.
this is not a new problem, as I talked earlier. Also, this is happening for the last 4 seasons. And I am
Mm,
again saying, no one is expecting her to score every day those quick for 50, 60, or 100. Just give those quick for 20, 30 to so UP Warriors can in the power play with somewhere like 45 or 50 runs. That will set the
mm,
tone for them, be it batting first or be
mm,
it batting second. But again,
mm,
you are getting an opportunity game by game. You are getting to opportunity to bat with someone like Meg Lanning. Meg Lanning is there. She will talk with you. She will make you understand what is the need of that hour. But still, you
mm.
are playing those wrong shots. Still, you are not making full utilization of the opportunity, and you are failing every day. So I don't know how long UP Warrior will stick with her. G Trisha is there. Go for the new phase. Give her a chance. If she clicks, she is going to be a long term solution for UP Warriors.
Absolutely. Come on, Snehashish, let's end the show.
Yes, yes. Okay. Lots of questions. Thank you guys for the interaction. So thank you, Trishati,
Yeah,
for
as
joining in.
promised, from the
Yeah.
17th, we will take more questions.
Yes.
In fact, we'll take as many questions as we can. But today and tomorrow, bear with us a little because tomorrow I have my flight back home. So, both pre show and post show, I will, of course, be a little tired. But yeah, pre show, post show will happen. It's not like it won't happen. From 17th onwards, we will do proper 1 hour pre-show and 1 hour post-show.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Absolutely, that will happen. So thank you, Trishati, for joining in. Thank you, everyone. So finally, UP Warriors have opened their account, and I think it's a must. It was a must-win game
Yeah.
for them. I think with this win, they are still there. They are still in that race, and still they're alive in that race for that playoff spot. So let's see what happens tomorrow. RCB are
One
back in
second.
action. Yeah.
1 second. I will. Yeah. Okay. You finish, and I'll finish with this comment of Ayush Sharma.
Okay. Okay, so that's it. Let's join tomorrow. Tomorrow again we'll be back with the pre and post show as Trishati told. So let's join tomorrow. Until then, take care and good night.
Yeah. So Ayush says we will join back Trishadi. This is the only best channel for women's cricket. Now I'm gonna sleep well. Thank you, Ayush.
Okay, thank you, Ayush. Good night. Good night, everyone. Good night.